Well, good afternoon there.
Good afternoon.
I'm Gail Birks, and I'm your facilitator for this afternoon's session. And we're going to be spending this time talking about managing in a leaner environment, building capacity, and really messaging when it comes to your marketing efforts. I'm going to be sharing with you some tools that are going to be instrumental in getting into the center of the room here so that you can get the yes, so that you can enhance your profitability, so that you can engage your workforce, your strategic partners, and whomever you have in your universe when it comes to building your corporation and serving your customers. Is that fair enough?
Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about myself in just a moment. We've got some slides for you. But what I don't really talk about is that I've been in business for 26 years now. Kind of like my friend in the back from McKinley Financial. And it has been a roller coaster ride that for some you'd say, I can't do this anymore. But for others like me, who look at it as an opportunity to grow, to improve, to retool, and that's what I want to share with you today. So without further ado, let's go to the next slide. CMA Enterprise has been around since 1990. And our specialty is turning around challenging processes and performance. If you find yourself having hit a brick wall, we help you break down that wall or build a ladder to climb over it. If you're finding that performance is not where it needs to be, whether it's yours, whether it's your workforce, whether it's the products that you're selling, we help you work through that. We recommend efficiency and effectiveness in your processes and performance. We create leadership empowerment. We work with your leaders first. Because as you know, if the head is not moving or it's not aligned, the rest of the body is not going to be there. It's not going to work. And then we cultivate team cultures and get people out of working in silos. If you've got people in your organization who say, well, you know what, I just like working by myself. That's not going to work because you can't do it by yourself. And it's that way in the macro or the big universe of small companies coming together, building that collaborative so that you can serve the larger businesses that are out there that need your services. We orchestrate organization and cultural transformation, also known as diversity and inclusion. We look and help you identify growing your revenue streams, diversifying your revenue streams. Many of us don't realize the dollars that are seeping out of the cracks in our windows and doors. We have no idea. It took me 6 years ago to become ill and have to stop and step back to realize that there was a revenue stream sitting right there at my computer and in my credenza that is now my online training division. So I found revenue stream and became leaner. We help formulate policies and procedures, help you to maximize your talent and your human resources. We do meeting facilitation, public and private meetings, and we are conflict resolutionists. We mediate conflict in organizations between suppliers, and we'll speak more on that a little bit later. We take you to higher places, and I can tell you, but I can show you better. How about that?
Oh,
Nice. This is a workshop, right? Here's your first note take. Animotocom. Animotocom. You want to message yourself, if you want to stand out, if you want to lean your marketing efforts, this up to I think a minute and a half is free. This is a cloud service. We use this all of the time when we are messaging, when we are marketing. And guess what? People remember us because of our videos. It creates a YouTube. You can upload to YouTube. You can put it into your websites, preferably. Hopefully, all of you have websites. You can put it on your LinkedIn. So from a creative messaging, a leaner messaging, a cleaner and professional messaging, people think that we spent a fortune on this video. This took me 2 hours to do, and 2 hours because I'm a perfectionist and I kept editing it to get it the way I wanted it to be. So Animoto, look it up, check it out. Right now it probably costs me $35 a year in my annual subscription because I do longer videos to market and tell our story. You can upload your own music or you can pick the music they have in their inventory. You can take your PowerPoint, JPEG it, upload it, and set it to music however you want. You're welcome.
thank you, seriously.
Thank you.
That is,
If you're going to create your presence in this very competitive environment and your budget is lean, folks, what do we need to do? We need to find free. We need to find free or affordable.
and millennials, this is about millennials,
And the
right?
millennials.
like this.
Right, right. The millennials and the Gen Xers and what have you, they like interactive. So understanding, and we'll talk about this near the end, understanding and knowing, I know I'm off script, but understanding and knowing what your customers will be drawn to, interactive, color, movement, talk to me, make me click. So this is something that will get them engaged. And if you've got it on your website, the longer people are on your website, we have one of these on almost every page of our website. And we have a website within a website with more videos and stuff to play with. So keep them there. Keep them looking. Okay. This is our consulting division and the capabilities of what we do. I think one of the things that I like to tell people is that as consultants, we are very deliberate. So whether you're doing professional service, whether you're doing retail, whether you're doing distribution and logistics, be deliberate in what you offer. We offer 3 main categories: the performance and process improvement consulting, and you can see the concentration and focus of what we offer. You see that we also have diversity and inclusion, which is a major piece of what we do, because we look to bring the cultures together to transform them so that all of the generations can work together, all of the different categories can work together, be you supplier, be you in-house, we do the race relations. So this is a big piece of what we do in terms of organization transformation and leadership cultivation. And then the alternative dispute resolution, and you can see what we offer here, but basically we integrate that in everything that we do, because as we're changing cultures, as we're changing processes and organizations, we've got to get people off of the resistance button so that we can move them forward. Make sense?
Yes.
You ready to move forward?
Yes.
Let's try it. Our Breakthrough Institute is the training division that is a wholly owned subsidiary of CMA Enterprise. And this is what we do here. We keep all of our training inventory here. We do the classroom online, we design, we license our curriculum. For years, I couldn't figure out how can I get the tentacles out so that clients and individuals can benefit from what we do. Well, we, a year and a half ago, launched our licensing division. So we've got a company that says, well, we want to do it ourselves. We can do it ourselves. Now, in the back of your mind, you know they can't, but it's like, okay. So we have two tracks of licensing. You buy the license, we can train your trainers, and then you go off and you create the program because you got the foundation. Or you just buy it and we don't do anything else. So we got two tracks for you. But we do facilitation services, we do coaching. But you can see how we've broken that down to complement the training. So as you look at your scope of services or your divisions, is it clearly defined and is it structured from a lean marketing standpoint so that one can feed into the other? And that's how we have structured our company. So as you look at your own companies, how do your products fold into the others? How do they snowball into that effect? Yes, ma'am. Taking it one step further, once again, you know how when you look at, well, what are the individual areas or services or products that you offer in our training division, again, which allows us to go in and teach like we're teaching now, but it also works itself into consulting engagements. So I just happen to be, and we'll tell you a little bit about who we are. My partner Oliver Williams just came in, but I am a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt. And if you're familiar with the universe of Lean Six Sigma, it deals with performance and process improvement, efficiency and effectiveness. So as a Master Black Belt, we certify, we coach on your projects for improvement, but as you can see, this is the family of services that we offer. And then we do leadership, entrepreneurship, and others. But we also have a la carte when we have clients who say, I don't want to do the whole Monty, if you will. So I just want to do a subject. And we do that through our individual general business courses. They're a lot more affordable. You can do them online, or you can do a drop-down, self-directed study. So we have given people at all levels, we have what's called a tiered offering for our clients. We have from moderate to low priced to very expensive. We can go from $55 for a course all the way up to $10,000. That's a broad range, right? But you're talking Rolls Royce to Ford Pinto here, to Chevy Nova. Okay, and you have to do that because there will always be a broad range of customers that will come to you, okay? Our footprint historically has been in the United States of America over there, but we joined the Global Chamber of Commerce because we want to create a global footprint. I overcame that fear a couple of years ago when I spoke to a gentleman who was an international businessman, and he said, I do a lot of business in China. And I looked at him and I said, well, do you speak Mandarin? He said, oh no, absolutely not. He said, I have what's called an interpreter. I'm like, ooh. And he said, if you've got an interpreter, you can't go wrong, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't go wrong. So that overcame my fear, and then I met this man named Al Otero, who said, come join the Chamber of Commerce. And I did, and I'm so excited to be here because now I have an advocate that is going to help me expand my footprint across the globe. And because we're virtual, it's a lot easier to do. So aligning myself from a marketing standpoint with an organization like the Great Global Chamber of Commerce is part of the strategy that we set up. Okay, I'm ready.